Hey guys, AngelWolf here with a quick little video of what I've been doing today. And I started out wanting to set up the HUD for the spell system to get that going, but I realized that I hadn't set up the interface that came with the character system, which is this one right here, the sample widget. And as you can see, it's slightly different from the one that comes with the MMO starter kit, but both of them are reading the same values now. So what I realized after a bit of trial and error was that commands that we want to happen on the client that go to the server and actually make something happen need to be passed through this player controller. I didn't realize that at first, and some of the code wasn't set up to work this way within both the starter kit and no, mostly within the character system. So I had to play around with different replication settings until I figured out what worked because it wasn't working in one place. I had to move the code to other blueprints to make it work. So what I did was I created a server event that happens here in the player controller, and it's called increase stat server. And this basically gets the information and passes it into the character system's increase stat function. This is the increase stat function here in the character system. So, and it feeds these values almost direct one-to-one through the stat name, the information, and so on. So when we look at the other end of it, which is this is the event itself, I hooked it up to the keyboard input J just to test it out. And what this is supposed to do is make my max hit points go up so that I can test the widget and make sure everything's working properly. And it started working. My max hit points went up, and then the regeneration went up, but I still couldn't get it to work by hitting the button. And here is the code for the button. You got the button there. You can call it from over here. View opens right up the graph. On clicked health add. It gets the controller, feeds the controller to that button I created. I created this button here, this event. It passes it to the server version, and the server version updates and replicates the value out again. So the result is oh, I'm in the wrong window here, and my volume is way too loud. It's coming out of my speakers again. Let me shut that off. Okay, so let me pull this. No, 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 no. I wanted the game. Okay. Just move that right there. Okay, so there it is. And you can see it's kind of glitched because I haven't set it up to save. It's saving the current HP, but it's not saving the max HP. So, but you can see as I hit the button, it's going up in both places. So this is inside the character system. And if I hit J on the keyboard, it does the same thing. So it's going up, and once it hits past 142, it's going to keep going up, and you can see the regeneration is already happening. It's already trying to fill up to complete that point, and we can increase the speed of the regeneration like that. So that is what I worked on today. I've got that interface completely running, so I can start playing around with assigning HP, not HP, experience points, and we can see how fast leveling goes and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be getting to work on the spell system, hopefully. This was kind of like the last little block in front of that. Now that I've got that under my belt, it'll be easier. Plus I have this cooldowns, you can kind of see it in the back there. It's something else I added that got me started on this little project here. So I'm going to be working with that tomorrow, getting the cooldown set up and getting the spell system completely up and running. and getting it to work with the combat system that's already in place. So talk to you guys tomorrow.